Hello tourists, and welcome to Celltosa. Today on our See Celltosa tour, we will be looking at different parts of the city, which all represent different plant cell organelles. Our first stop takes us to City Hall. The Town Hall gives out instructions for the rest of the city and is always communicating with other parts of the town. As the center of Celltosa, it is important that Town Hall is always working. The mayor is a leader here and gives the orders. One could argue that Town Hall is the most important part of our community. In a cell, the nucleus also gives out the instructions for all the organelles, and the DNA carries these orders. Our second location are the solar panels. These things harness the sun's rays and turn it into energy for our city. There are many other of these panels throughout the town that keep us running. We put them up in places where we know the sun will provide the most sunlight. The chloroplast in plant cells also use sunlight and transform it into energy for the cell to use in a process called photosynthesis. While we are on the topic of energy, the next part of our city are the power lines. These power lines are easily missed but play a huge role in Celltosa. They are similar to the solar panels in the sense that they produce energy, but these don't use the sun. Instead, they are powered by electricity and keep our town powered. In a plant cell, the mitochondria is another way the cell gets its energy. They use glucose for energy, the same way the power lines use electricity. Fourth, we are taking a look at the mailboxes and the post office. While these two seem similar, they actually do different things. You see, the mail starts off in the mailboxes, but is then sent to the post office. At the post office, they determine where to send the mail and what packaging to use. Some mail stays in town, while others are sent out to another city. Comparing this to a cell, the endoplasmic reticulum carries the ribosomes, then uses its passageways to send it to the GOLGI apparatus. From there, the GOLGI apparatus decides where the ribosomes are sent, and then packages it in vesicles. Our next location is the water tower. This has an important function, as it provides water for our town and keeps us healthy, because here in Celltosa, we are all about making sure the people have what they need. If the tower ever runs low on water, our town hall makes sure to get more. Just like a water tower, the vacuole in a plant cell carries water and other necessary things needed to keep the cell healthy. The vacuole follows instructions from the nucleus to have just the right amount of water. One of the more disgusting things here in town are the garbage trucks. While they may look foul, they serve a necessary role for the city to function. When something is not needed anymore, the waste is taken by these trucks. The garbage trucks break down the waste and salvage what can still be used at recycling centers. If it weren't for these trucks, Celltosa would certainly be a mess. The lysosomes in a cell also do the same thing as garbage trucks. Their function is to collect organelle waste and break it down while reusing what they can. Our final stop takes us to the meat market. This place sells all types of meat that are packed with protein, which keeps Celltosa functioning. The ribosomes in a cell also create proteins that are necessary for the cell to function. This concludes our tour of Celltosa. We'd like to thank you for choosing See Celltosa and hope you learned something new about the functions in our city.